Welcome to Learning the Business of Landscape Design. I am Dan Lee. This is CAD 101. Today we're working on lesson number 6, Drawing with Precision. Today I'm going to go over 4 different ways of inputting data into AutoCAD so that we can draw with precision. We're also going to cover how to set up certain parts of AutoCAD so that we can draw in feet and inches, and then also the angle system that AutoCAD uses. So let's start by making sure that our status bar, no drawing aids, are active. That'll give you some unexpected results. And now I'm going to point out this little thing over in the corner here, which has an X and a Y. This is the UCS icon, or User Coordinate System. So if you're looking at a piece of graph paper, this will be 0, 0. And then if you remember your geometry, that things going in this direction are going to be positive and things in the opposite direction are negative. Now I'm going to have you go up to the AutoCAD icon and click on it. Go to Drawing Utilities and then Units. And this is where we're going to switch from decimal to architectural. This is what will give us the feet and inches. And everything else you can look at, but we'll keep it the same for now. And we'll say OK. First, we're going to work with absolute coordinates. Just type in a command, polyline. Then we're going to hit 0, 0. And I haven't touched the mouse at all. I'm going to press Enter, and it'll draw a line to that 0, 0. And you can move your mouse around to prove that that is exactly where that's at. Next, we're going to start working on drawing just using the keyboard. So we're going to hit 0, 10, and now we're going to use the feet and Enter. And now we're going to go 10 feet, 10 feet, and Enter. And now we can go 10 feet, 0. And then finally we'll return to 0, 0. Enter. So now we have drawn a box. I'm going to hit Escape to get out of that command. So that's a real efficient and accurate way to draw a box. The next method we're going to learn is called relative. So now we don't have to orientate everything to that user icon. We can draw anything anywhere on the drawing space. I will start a command again, polyline. This time I'm going to use my mouse and I'm going to click somewhere on the screen. So you can see I'm starting right there. And now I'm going to use the @ symbol. So Shift 2, and then I'm going to tell it 0, 10 feet. It now is starting at where I started the line. The next line is going to start where I finished that line. So the new starting point, and that will be 10, 0. And I'm going to undo that because I forgot the @ symbol. So at 10, 0. Figure everyone probably just made that mistake, and then I forgot the feet mark. So undo again, and we'll do at 10 feet, 0. And now we will continue with at 0, negative 10 feet. And then we finish with at negative 10 feet, 0. And so now we have a box again, but drawn in a different way where we can designate our starting points from the last line we drew or clicking on the screen. Polar coordinates are my favorite way of inputting data. I use this all the time. It's still using the @ symbol from the relative coordinates, but now you can specify an angle using the less than sign. So if we start a polyline command again, and again I'm going to click anywhere on the screen, but now I'm going to say at 10 feet less than 90. And so now that's drawing straight up. Then I can say at 10 feet less than 0. For 0 degrees, at 10 feet less than 270. Then at 10 feet So there we have 3 different ways to draw boxes. And I'm going to slide over to here. This is what I've drawn already, but just basically shows you where the angles are. So 0 is going to the right, 90 is up, 180 is left, and 270. Then you can use any other number you want. We have 45 degrees, we have 135, 225, and I believe 315. So it's all going in a counterclockwise fashion called the Cartesian coordinate system. So that's all well and good. And I'm going to briefly show you another way of inputting. This is called direct distance. So if we start a polyline command, and this is just kind of a fun one that I use. Start the polyline command, click anywhere on the screen. Wherever your mouse is going, you can just tell it 10 feet. And then you can go 10 feet. And so it's just looking for your mouse as the direction or the angle, and then just give it a distance. What happened there? 10 feet. And then I don't know what that's going to be, so I'm just going to say C for close. So there you have it, a bunch of different ways. Where this becomes very useful is if you have a plot plan. So here we have a plot plan, and it makes it very easy to quickly draw that house. So I'm going to do polyline. I'm going to start in this corner. I'm going to do at 26 feet, 180 degrees. And you can see it drew to there. And now I can say at 26.6 feet, 270. At 26.9 feet, 180. At 12 feet, 90. At 4 feet, 180. At 36.4 feet, 90. At 32 feet, 0. I'm going to use my mouse and pan up. At 12 feet, 90. At 22.9 feet, 0. At 20.6 feet, 270. At 2 feet, 0. At 13.2 feet, 270. And we have closed that. So it's always great when the lines actually touch each other. Now we can do an offset of 6 inches. Note that I didn't have to put anything after the 6. It automatically is going to default to 6 inches. And so now we have a house footprint in record time. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you at our next lesson. Thank you for watching Learning the Business of Landscape Design, CAD 101. Please follow us on YouTube at Learn Landscape Design, and don't forget to subscribe.